The arrest of these two Iranians, a congressman says this is just the tip of the iceberg. What were they doing?
Yeah, well, this is a story long ignored for quite some time, and it stretches back not just to the second term of the Obama administration, but very much the first as well, and probably even before. The two individuals in California, what they found, according to the case officer who wrote the indictment and charged these guys, is that they were canvassing, essentially spying on Jewish and Israeli facilities around town with what they expected was the intent of planning some sort of terror attack. Why else would you be scoping out these types of places? The two individuals also were engaged in kind of counter spy ops, that is, trying to lose tails or people that might have been following them. So their actions were very much in line with what agents of this type might do, those types of people that are tied to not just the Iranian regime, but its Quds Force and, of course, the IRGC, the military/terror arm of the Iranian government. And I think what Peter Roskam was saying is what many people have been saying for quite some time. The Iranians have a very sophisticated espionage operation, and that doesn't just come from me. That comes from U.S. officials and others I spoke to in terms of reporting this article out. I think it's a very serious situation, and it's compounded by organizations like Hezbollah, the international terror group that is funded and controlled by Iran. They've been operating in South America for quite some time, and with open borders along the south, I think this is now the situation we see ourselves in.
Right. So you say that there is a sophisticated, perhaps even cells of sleeper agents of Iranians, that these two that were arrested are clearly trained operatives. They're not lone wolves. They're not people that happen to be Iranian nationals that were arrested for some other crime, that their activity and the way that they operated shows that they are trained by Iranian intelligence community. When you bring up Hezbollah, when you bring up these sophisticated cells that are here, do you mean that Hezbollah operatives are here? And if so, what would they be planning here? Why would they be here?
Well, look, I think there's mounting evidence that, yes, they are. All we have to do is look at Latin America and the sophisticated operation there that Hezbollah runs, not just operating with impunity in terms of drug trade and arms trafficking, but very much embedding themselves in the government of certain left-leaning South American nations. That's been going on for quite some time. It's been thoroughly covered not just by Congress, but I think the warning here, and the Iranians have been saying it for some time, and it's key what Representative Roskam said, that, look, we need to take the Iranians at face value.